Alright, so this little stream here, I just felt like coding. It's already the middle of the night, but I feel like coding. And there's two things that I mainly want to do. One of them is I want to tidy up the hit indicators a little bit more, and I want to change how they actually work. We made a bit of a mistake last stream in how they work. Let's just see where I left off, because it was a couple of weeks ago now. That is probably way too loud. But hit indicators. The plan is to basically take the hit markers that I got there, make them look a little bit nicer, and they got to work with the grenades. We made grenades. I didn't even show that. Okay, yeah, so I forgot about the sound effect. Also, I changed the name of this class because I realized I spelled it wrong. Grenade is spelled with an E. We also really need to change that sound. Awesome! That worked beautifully. I mean, I guess we could just put in the weapon controller. Like, it only matters when you as a player do damage, and that's all controlled by the weapon. So, I think we can take this to the weapon controller. We'll have just another void damage indicators. So it calls the damageable damage function there. Yeah, so I think it's better to call this function when doing damage. Otherwise, we're going to have to include some variation of this in everything that has a damage function. So the weapon controller already has a static instance, so we can create functions in here that can be called from anywhere. That is what we're going to do. So we're going to create a public static void damage indicators, or it's going to be spawn damage indicator. It needs a vector 3 for a position, which is going to be here, and then we need the to get the 2-player vector. So it always needs to know where it came from. So we'll just do position and origin. And we need a float for damage amount. Right. So, damage amount, hit pause, hit origin, there, bam, awesome, beautiful. And then we're just going to go spawn damage indicator, needs a hit position, which is a hit point, and then it needs an origin, which is start pause, yeah, and the damage amount, damage value. Beautiful. This should now still work as, we've reformatted a little bit, but this should just work exactly the same as it did before, where it spawns a damage indicator on anything we shoot. It still won't do it on grenades though. Quickly checking. See, now it's doing it all the time. So we did break it a little bit. Though at least it's not like mad at us, it's not throwing errors, so could be worse. I'd say that's a success all around. We can fix that easy. What if, and hear me out, what if I do it up here? That way it only happens if it's damageable. Alright, beautiful. So yeah, we do sort of have to do it on the when it gets damaged, but we can at least consolidate the spawn damage indicator function, which makes it a little bit easier. Why is it yellow? Why is it yellow? Hello? Alright, not using that. Now, on the grenade, when we damage something, we're going to take that, and we're going to do this. We need to do weapon controller dot instance. Alright, so it always needs to know where the player is. But because this is in weapon controller, I reckon we can just remove that. I reckon we can replace hit origin with, it's literally called bullet origin. Why didn't that come up? Weapon controller dot instance dot bullet origin. That is convoluted. That can't be the best way to do that, right? Can't be. This doesn't need to be a static void. It's a public void, and we can just access it because it's an instance, which means we don't have to do this. Better. I knew that didn't have to be like that. Jesus, every time I press Control S. Bam. Okay, so now all it needs is the damage amount and where it hit. And that we can get rid of. Awesome. So now we need to decide where to spawn the hit marker on something that is being hit by a grenade. That is kind of annoying because all we really have access to is like collider.transform.position. Maybe we could add like vector3.up or something just to move it up a little bit. I might just do that. That way we'll move it up 1 unit. It's going to be spawning at, like, knee height, because all the origins are right at the bottom, I believe. Every time. I didn't even see it. It was so bright. Why does my mouse just stop working? I mean, it disappeared. I need it to not slide so much. It's really hard to shoot. That wasn't bad. It just put like 50 right up there. Real quick, let's prefabs. That's not bad. We're making progress here. This needs. How do you make it slide again? You need like a rigid body material. Ah, physics material. There it is. Okay, Jesus. Friction 0, bounciness. Actually, no. Like we'll do a little bit less friction. 0.1, 0.1. I don't want it to be so bouncy. Bouncy. I mean, we can make it bounce a little bit. All right. Don't know if that made it much better. Is that saying that there's no friction? I think I've gone the wrong way with this, haven't I? I've literally... I've just made it so that there's literally no... I'm such a fucking idiot. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this at 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's turn that up to 0.9. You know, more friction. Better. Beautiful. Alright. That's working a little bit better. Well, that's just working, actually. What the hell do I want to do now besides change that goddamn sound effect? Because it's really starting to get annoying. First of all, I do want to... Effects. Explosion? Ah, that's where I put it. Makes sense. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. And also, I want to... For some reason, I buried this to make it more realistic. Not leg, spine, bullet origin. There. Why did I put it there? That's a stupid place to put it. I mean, it kind of needs to be there, but it also needs to be accessed from somewhere else. We're going to have to make a audio manager at some point. My mouse just stopped working again. God damn it! What's the next thing we want to do? I think we want to just make the hit markers look a little bit better. Ah, man, I don't even know what to do when it comes to fonts. I've never really looked for a cool one. The extent that I've looked for fonts is when I have to deal with, when I was doing this. Hang on, where is it? Doing all these. I had to like try and find fonts that were like semi-close to the originals. Where was I looking? I can't remember. This is the square, so I should know my way around it. Man, it's just cool. It's such a trip for me, because this is like the actual shopping center near where I live. This is like the only real shopping center that I'd go to all the time. So it's kind of just cool that it exists. That I've made it like this. Apparently that one's just called Tiny Wiener. Wear pants. That's just the name of the store, bras and things. I didn't even do anything different. I think that is too. Cheap feet. That's just the name of the store, house. That's at least different. That's different. That's different. That's definitely different. I mean, that is an Asian market, but I'm pretty sure it's literally just called the Asian market too, so. Oh yeah, look, there's another house. That one's like the bedding one, and that one's like the kitchens one, apparently. I don't know. I had to actually go back and like double check when I was banking it and be like, wait, did I just build the same place twice? That's the Rub and Tug. I mean, that's self-explanatory. I mean, I think that's the BBC. Yep, straight up. Yep. I mean, the British Broadcasting Network. I'm sorry. The Siggy Centre. We need to fix some of these, because if we go around, there is like way too many foot-related things. There is way too many shoe stores in here, and that's just Woolworths. I didn't... Wow. I got lazy on a few of these. Look, there are so many goddamn feet jokes. So, cheap feet. I mean, wear pants isn't exactly a foot thing. That's City Beach, Big W. That's like Macca's over there, but it's not actually. These are like the banks. Skincare center. Yeah, athlete feet. Liquorland. My favorite. Fingernailers. Crammed bags. Audio experts. Woolon. Actually, no, that might be my favorite. Enos and Cuda. Yeah, look. Feet are us. Too many foot ones. Too many shoe shops. That's only 2 so far. I swear there was more. Wow, turns out I just thought that was too many. Oh no, there we got foot lovers. There's 3. Yeah, foot lovers, cheap feet. See, too many. Too many. I'm pretty sure that's only like 4, but still, too many. Who needs so many? Look, be like the jewelers, prudes that you can't actually read. Let me out! It's a nice ass you got there, boy. What the hell were we doing? Alright, we were looking for a font. That's right. How do we get a cool font for hit markers? What we could do is just go to Blender and delete the cube as you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Alright, now we find a cool font. Pretty sure I have an add-on for this. Oh, this is how you do it. Not really. See, that's a little bit cooler. Not kind of want. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Like, if we want something like jaggedy, I kind of like that. Not this specifically, but something like that. Look, eventually I'll probably just like make my own somehow. That might be like an adventure we go on. Let's just find like a semi-cool temp one. There we go. Boom. Chiller. Chiller regular. Now, how do I copy that into the here? Sick. We did it. Alright. Chiller font asset. Man, we did it. I'm surprised. Kinda. Alright. Now, where was the prefab? There. Value. Down here. There we go. That's cool. Cooler. I also want it to like kind of move off and fade away so that other ones that layer on top of it aren't just like straight up layered on top of it. Like this. That looks weird. They need to sort of like move around a little bit. Alright, so we got it looking a little bit nicer. I want to give them a quick animation. The damage value, straight up, should we just like animate it? Like, I feel like that's what we do. Perfect, add property, transform. Position, and scale, there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Stop recording. Alright, so, play that on entry. So every time that gets spawned, it should work. That should just work. That should just work. Okay, they need to move off to the side faster. Okay, let's try that. That's so much cooler! Oh my god, okay, now I just want to change it so that they die after half a second. Yeah, well, 0.5. We'll just go half a second, that'll work. We should also make it fade, why not? Why the hell not? What if, hang on, what if we remove, we can just go listen, set that to that. And then at the end, we set it to that. Didn't I do that before? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing now. Oh well, that worked. That bloody worked. Jesus Christ. Sometimes shit just works when you do it again. I don't know why. It does. Oh, I need to sit up straight. I'm falling off my bloody chair. Oh, that's awesome! The grenades still need so much work. Holy shit. Stop sliding forever! God. I really like the hit markers now, though. Sick. I actually enjoy that quite a lot. It's quite a satisfying controller to play with. what have we achieved tonight? We've got the hit markers looking a lot better. We've got the grenades actually doing damage, which is nice. We need to increase their range for sure. Grenade, explosion radius, 5. I just love how tentative that sounded. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, but still. Alright, well, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. What do I want to do now? Ah, lovely fireworks. And then shoot you because screw you. Oh, you too. Just appearing in front of me. Alright, well, I would have liked to have got that grenade working a little bit better. And sort of because it isn't working better, I don't want to implement a grenade fall off yet. Because I just don't know how to even balance that, really. I mean, it's probably just going to be like a linear fall off. I don't know, we can figure that out when we get there, I think. Yeah, I think I'll just call it there. Chill out for a little bit, go to bed, go to work in the morning. Before I finish for the night, I do have a... Bam. Bam. We have a plan here. So, modify damage indicators to be more universal. We did that. Nailed it. Allow explosions to do damage. We did that. Awesome. Basic UI system. Yeah, we kind of did that. Okay, create a robust upgrade system. Ooh, robust. Like a coffee ad. That is definitely something we got to do. We got to work on upgrades. Yeah, I think that's what we're on. Just work on upgrades now. Or maybe we'll do a day where I do some enemy AI or something like that. That might be fun. I haven't done enemy AI in forever. I'm pretty sure I downloaded the NavMesh shit for this. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done NavMesh stuff. Yeah, I'm yawning. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know exactly what to do next, so I think that's where I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Catch you later to anyone that isn't watching, and catch you next time I feel like doing this.